Hey, I want to know your take. So if you have a comment or question for our radio or TV show, grab your phone or turn on your computer, point the camera at your own face, hit record, and send your videos to yourtakemytake@gmail.com. Don't want to be seen on TV? Then leave a voice message on our rant line at 202-536-5306 and tune into The Big Picture every Thursday night for our Your Take, My Take live segment. 20 minutes past the hour. Thom Hartmann here with you, and Mark Taylor-Canfield in Seattle, a progressive reporter. You've been at the Progressive Media Forum, Mark?
Yes. Well, we're having a huge Seahawks party, of course, as you know, and I'm very proud of the fact that our city could get together in a group of 700,000 and there are no arrests. So kudos to Seattle.
Yeah.
Also, our $15 an hour minimum wage campaign, I think, is going to get a boost by the cuts in unemployment and food stamps. And Shama Sawant, our Socialist Occupy City Council member, is leading a very, very organized group, the unions and before, behind this. But yeah, we did have a progressive media forum here a couple weeks ago. And as you know, we're lucky to have you up here on KBC. But most of the progressive voices on KPTK are now gone off the airwaves in Seattle.
Right, I know.
So we had a local gathering. And we had David Goldstein, the local blogger. We had journalist Jav Parrish. And we had Norman Goldman, who gave a really great presentation on what's happening with the corporations who have bought up all these radio stations. If people are interested in this issue, I did write an article over at Op-Ed News about it that seems to be getting some attention. Bain Capital apparently is one of the groups that folks like Clear Channel have borrowed billions of dollars from to buy up their 880 radio stations around the country at what Goldman calls, amazing interest rates, what he compares to, Vinny from the East River type rates.
Well, it's a little more complex than that. Bain bought Clear Channel and then put the debt on Clear Channel. But it's going on with the Progressive Media Forum.
Well, what we've got up here is we've got the prnw.org group. It's Progressive Radio Northwest. Mm-hmm. And they have been having these forums and trying to get progressive voices back on the air in Seattle, which just happens to be one of the most progressive cities in the country. So it would be great to have more of your kind of programming.
Well, I'm assuming KBCS has good local progressive programming, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. KBCS is a Pacifica affiliate.
Right.
And another news on that is it looks like Free Speech Radio News might be back. That's a program that I reported for quite a while.
That is great.
But yeah.
And let me mention, by the way, KBCS to our Seattle listeners, KBC-BAI is in a fundraising drive right now in New York City, and so you should listen. If you're listening at BAI, you should listen for the liners and catch the phone number, give them a call. Back to you, Mark, in the Progressive Media Forum.
Well, it's very, very important that people support progressive media in the United States. One of the things that I give webinars about and talk about all the time is that we were rated last year on the Reporters Without Borders World Press Freedom Index as 37th in the world in terms of press freedom. So we need to do better in this country. And it's not a state-run media so much as it's a corporate-run situation. And so people need to look all over the world at what's happening to journals, not just in the U.S. Project Censorship is a great website.
Yeah.
We've also got a campaign going on right now for Al Jazeera reporters around the world that are being imprisoned. And there's a hashtag that's hashtag ALPress. ALPress that people are writing on that. And one reporter, Bob Greste, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, but it's Greste, he set up a Twitter site, and he's now currently tweeting from jail in Egypt about what it's like to be a reporter and be arrested because you're trying to tell the truth to people.
Wow.
Very important issue.
Amazing stuff. Mark Taylor.